Hey, hey. Yo, I am here. I am excited. I am ready to talk to you about some smart things that you can do when it comes to your money, your marketing, and your sales goals, too. Specifically today, what we're going to do is talk about business balance, 9 to 5, entrepreneurial struggles, and really strategically understanding what it means to find the time to get it all done. Welcome, welcome, honeys, my dears. It's LaShonda Henry here, aka Sister Sense. Always excited to share some smart things that you can do to bring that fire, plus revenue into your business too. Now, if this is the first time you're here, I'm excited to share some strategies with you. Feel free to share this out because that's what it's all about. Sharing is caring. You can tweet it out, do whatever you need to do, right? Turn on alerts and notifications, of course, so you can see when I'm live, so you can jump on here live with me. And now that that has been said, last thing of all, if you're catching me on the replay side, always remember to drop into the comment box hashtag replays rock. So I said all the good that I needed to say to start off this conversation, right? So let's dig into balance. Now, you guys have been asking me some amazing questions, so keep it coming. Whether you drop your questions here or you email sistersense@gmail.com, let me know what your smart online business questions are, and I'll do my best to integrate those into the web classes, okay? Yesterday was Wednesday. Wednesdays, I do my clarity calls. And one client in particular said to me, you know what, LaShonda, I really want to work on my first quarter calendar. I'm working a 9 to 5. I am a mom. I am a wife. I've got a lot going on. And I just feel like I need more structure. So, with her in mind, and with those of you in mind who come to me and say, LaShonda, how do you do it all? How are you doing this and running your business? This is for you. So let's dig in, okay? I want us to focus on a few questions here, okay, when it comes to finding the time to do it all. For me, I always believe in building on what you've already built. So as opposed to me coming to you and saying, let's just wipe the slates clean and I need you to do this, and this. Stop doing all of that. Don't do any of that. Wipe the slate clean. Do what I say. No, 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 no. We are going to start with you, what's going on with you, what you need to do, and build on what you've already built. Okay. Now, with that being said, there are a few things I want you to consider. Number one, your monthly goals. What exactly do you want to accomplish over the next 3 months? Okay. So if you're looking at the first quarter, you're looking at January, February, March, right? If you're looking at, oh, well, the quarter has already started. So you're looking at February, March, April, wherever you are, look at the next 90 days, okay? What we want to do is start with what already you know is on your calendar. You know this already. These are some things that you've got to do. So when I was talking to my client, she said, oh, well, automatically, I already know that I have some speaking gigs. Okay, those are already on the calendar, right? So for me, I had my Fire Start Your Year weekend workshop that was last weekend. In a couple of weeks, we are in Valentine's Day mode. So I start my Love on Your Business challenge. I also have my Spring into Action next workshop. My next 3-day workshop is in April. So I already know that automatically there are things on the calendar. Hello, Simply Tony. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Now, let me actually pop over and see who's on Facebook as well. So give me 2 seconds there. Now, while I'm doing this, feel free to share this out. Also, feel free to tap on alerts and notifications. Hey, Valerie, welcome, my dear. Feel free to tap on alerts and notifications so that when I'm live, you guys can jump on here and participate with me via the lives. And if you are excited about the session for today, I need to charge this right here. Can I get some hearts, some likes, things of that nature? Tap on the hearts and the thumbs up and all that good stuff, right? Thank you, my dear. I'm getting some thumbs up. Yay! Thanks, y'all. So, okay. First thing you got to think about is what you already know is on your calendar for the month, okay? So when I was talking with my clarity call client, yes, by the way, I'm giving you some good. This is what I do with clients when they have clarity sessions with me. We break down what needs to happen, right? So we were talking about some things that's already on her calendar, right? So I said, okay, well, outside of what's on your calendar, what do you know you want to accomplish? Like if you were looking at 3 months from now, 90 days from now, where do you want to be? Right? Okay, well, I want to see me having done dot, 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 right? So one of the things that she's doing is, well, wants to do is she wants to have her workbook done, right? Also wants to have her program done. So what do you want to get done in the next month, in the next 2 months, in the next 3 months? Look at yourself in the future, project that person, right? Where do you want her to be? This is important because a lot of times you're feeling stuck, like you can't do anything because you don't know what to do when you're in a place where you're indecisive, right? You're into, I don't know, should I do this? Should I do that? I wish I could have somebody to tell me what to do. But the reality is that you're the boss. You set the tone, you set the rules, you make the calendar. So first, just putting on the calendar clearly what is actually supposed to be there because it's already there. You just want to clearly see it, right? Number one. And then number two, thinking about those things that you want to do, right? So let's get to that. I'm going to come back to the things that you want to do in a second. Let's go from what should happen on your monthly calendar to what should happen on your weekly calendar. Some of you go, oh my gosh, how are you doing this, LaShonda? How are you doing all of this? Well, I know that on Wednesdays I do my clarity calls. Okay, that was yesterday. That's a day that clients can talk to me one-on-one. By the way, make sure one of the clients I talked about yesterday, I only had one session yesterday, so it was like, oh my God, I got to do other things. I was like, what do I do with this extra time? I'm freaking out. But I had one clarity call yesterday, and we really dug into working on her first quarter calendar, right? Which is what inspired me to do this session with you guys today. That's number one. Number two, she had 5 calls left, and so now she has 4 sessions. If you are looking to work with me, you can do one clarity session, but I'm going to be honest with you. 5 is a good solid number because what that's going to allow you to do is to check in with me several times. You can even combine these sessions so we can work together for 60 minutes or 90 minutes and really knock out some of the things that you're trying to accomplish, right? I do have the 555 breakthrough bundle over at SizzleSense.com/555. That's going to give you the opportunity to lock in 5 clarity calls with me that you can use whenever. Because one of the ladies in my circle actually said, LaShonda, I got my calls last year. Did they expire? Do I have to get new ones? And I was like, boo, you good. You got them last year. You're good. You use them as you go. And as you use them, I say, okay, you got 2 left. You got 3 left. I'll let you know what's remaining, right? So if you want to get 5 clarity calls, 5 months in my mastermind, plus the 5-point business plan, go over to sizzlesense.com/555. Just a side note, for those of you who would like to get clarity calls, I would encourage you to get that bundle before it goes away. It's a great opportunity to not only get 5 sessions with me, but get inside my mastermind for 5 months, and also to get the 5-point business plan so we can really work on your first quarter calendar and getting clear about how you can set up your calendar for every quarter, okay? Just saying. Okay, now the monthly is important. The weekly is too. Like I said, for those of you who go, how do you do the things that you do? I have special days for special things. Number one. So for my client yesterday, I said, well, tell me. I'm asking you questions that I asked her on her clarity call. Okay, you tell me what exactly you want to do more of during the week. Right? What do you want to do more of during the week? She said, well, one of the things I want to do is I want to get in the habit of doing more live streams. Anybody want to do more live stream sessions? I launched my live stream clarity call bundle last week. I don't know if you heard about that. The live stream clarity call bundle is an opportunity for me and you to work through your clarity questions when it comes to launching live streams and social media content. And I said, as part of that, it's $150 for 5 ladies. There's only a few more spots left for that, by the way. I said, as part of that, what I'm going to do is actually gift you. I got some more of the, what do you call it? Live stream kits. I'm going to gift you a live stream kit, send that out to you as part of your clarity call experience with me. It's $150 for this session. You get a follow-up session plus your kit. Let me see if I can find one of them to show. I had some of these at my weekend workshop for the ladies who were there. This is a pretty cool live stream kit, as you can see, because then you can put your phone there and you can have a ring light there, so you nice and bright when you're doing your sessions. And you get that as a free gift when you sign up for your clarity session. And I'll even do that for the 555 bundle as well, because if you want to take some of those calls and talk about live streaming, I'll gift you one of those kits and ship it out to you too. How's that sound? Good? Okay, so just remind me, because that particular gift is exclusively for the live stream clarity sessions, which is $150 right now for 5 ladies. You can email sistasense@gmail.com for details, but you can also get your 555 bundle. And if you're wanting that, I will gift you that for those of you listen to this particular session. And that 555 breakthrough bundle is at sistasense.com/555. Okay, just wanted to let you guys know that. Hey, Miss E, welcome, welcome. So, okay, with that being said, I want you to, again, think about what are some things you need to think about as far as things you want to accomplish in the next 3 months, each month. Number 2, things that you want to do on a week-by-week basis. So doing more live streams was something that she said she wanted to do. But then she was like, man, I just don't know what to talk about. I always get stuck and struggle when it comes to live stream content. Anybody stuck with that? Anybody struggle with, what do I talk about on my live streams? Right? So that's one of the things that we did. Number 1, we identified what you wanted to do more of. And then number 2, how to get specific about, okay, if you want to do more live streams, here are X amount of things that you can do in your live sessions, right? Everybody's different. So I shared with her recommendations specifically about, based on her business and her products, the type of topics she should be talking about, okay? So you need to be able to think about that for yourself, or, maybe have somebody like myself help you come up with ideas, right? Outside of doing her live streams on a weekly basis, I said, look, you want to launch your workbook, right? Yeah, I want to launch my workbook next month. Okay, so that means that you've got to strategically set aside time to actually produce the workbook. I said, I can set aside like 3 hours and knock stuff out, because a lot of times I use my personal templates that I design and then put the content in the templates. I said, if you want to produce stuff, you have to reserve the time to produce it. Remember? Because see, here's the thing. Some of you guys are like, oh man, this is a good holiday. I want to sell ... I wish I finished ... But you never finished it. You never found the time to finish it. So you've got to identify. Let me know. Do you guys want to create any particular offers right now? Digital offers, services, packages, programs, outside of identifying activities that you want to do, right? Outside of identifying activities that you want to do on a week-by-week basis, you also have to reserve time to actually produce those packages, those programs, those products that you want to release in the next few weeks or even a month from now. Because some of you are like, man, I don't have anything to sell, because you're struggling to find the time to actually put those products together, right? So what should your week by week look like? Special time blocks for things that you know you're going to do every day or a couple of times a week, okay? Live stream, social media marketing, one thing, but also other things to keep in mind. So I said, well, what else do you want to do, right? What's on your list? List building. Anybody is interested in list building, right? Okay, well, here's the deal. You want to do more list building? You've got to get intentional. So what do I mean by that? Well, what do you have as an offer to get people on your list? Remember, I've got that free and fabulous 7-day launch with leads. Work on your lead magnets, your list building, and your landing pages, right? It's free. sistasense.com/LWL. Go there, sistasense.com/LWL. I said, okay, well, do you have any lead magnets? Yes, she's got one in particular, and we talked about another lead magnet that she could create that's really great, that she can connect to an offer that she wants to sell. So I said, okay, now we got these 2 lead magnets. We got to talk about how you're going to strategically mention these, whether you mention them in your live stream or you send out emails or you do social media graphics. What are you going to do to consistently bring those lead magnets into the forefront, so they're not just sitting there collecting dust, right? But they're doing what you want them to do, which is help you grow your list. They can't just sit there. You got to talk about the lead magnets. You got to teach around the lead magnets. How are you integrating that strategy into your week by week routines, right? So those are some of the things that you need to think about. What are you supposed to put on your month calendar for the next 90 days? What should you be adding to your week by week calendar, right? Whether it be marketing strategies or time to produce or promote your offers, right? Which brings me to, when are you going to work on product production versus promotion? Just as you have a 9 to 5 job and you have a certain time, you go to lunch, you take breaks, you got certain things that have to be delivered on certain days. That's how they run. This is how you got to run too. If you don't have a schedule, you need one. I am a Leonisha. Welcome. If you don't have a schedule, you need one. When do you plan on producing versus promoting your offers? Do you have a schedule yet? Number one, but more importantly, more important than just having a schedule is, are you sticking to your schedule? Because some of you say there are things that you want to do, but you're not doing it because other people or other things come up and then you keep pushing it. Who keeps pushing their stuff back? I am not playing. My ladies who came out to my weekend workshop, like literally every day since that end of experience, I've been checking in with them, right? Hey, did you do this yet? Did you send me this yet? Where you at? What's going on, right? And as I'm doing that, what I love is that the ladies are like, okay, this is what I'm doing and this is what I'm doing, which is motivating other people to not just say, oh, I'm gonna get to it, to go, oh, okay, so I did this and I'm testing, but I got a question, this isn't working, or I'm trying to put this page together and I feel like I'm getting stuck, or where do I find this link? They're actually doing the things that they need to do, as opposed to saying, what should I be doing right now? I don't know what should be going on right now. The hours are going, I'm freaking out right now. Actually implementing. Daily domination through implementation. I love this little group that we in right now on Messenger so much. I'm like, I need to create another one of these. And so I can have like a micro group of ladies and we're like on a day by day basis communicating this way. I'm so like, so in love with all of the work that they're doing, because they're not just going, I did a workshop and then that stuff is sitting there and I haven't gotten back to it yet, but they're continuing to do the work. You want to be a better businesswoman, better Black businesswoman entrepreneur, better girl boss. You know, you don't even just have to. I know I always talk about my Black girl bosses, right? You know, that melanin magic. But I work with men, I work with people of different races, ethnicities, what have you. You want to be a strategic entrepreneur and you want to work on your business and balance 9 to 5, your struggles, finding the time. You have to create a schedule for yourself. Number one, and honestly, it doesn't hurt to be in a micro community where people are making moves and proactively doing things, because as they're doing things, that's motivating you and everybody's kind of working on their individual things, but it feels like it's communal as well, right? So when are you going to work on and promote your products or services? We've got a weekend coming up, right? What are you going to do this weekend or next weekend? You've got to make the time and you have to prioritize your priorities. Okay. Now, here's the last thing that I'm going to say. How are you going to apply what I call the AHSTS method? Always have something to say, something to share, something to sell. How are you going to apply that to your business? Always have something to say, something to share, something to sell. Which means you got to put together a schedule of when you're going to proactively sell, right? If you're going to sell every day, wonderful. What you're going to sell, how you're going to sell, where you're going to sell, what you're going to say, right? If you're going to share every day, what you're going to share on a daily basis. Now, I don't know if you know this, but I have a 30-day content creation calendar. It's a workbook that you can go through, and every day you've got all of these great recommendations as far as things that you can put together. Now, if you go and get that breakthrough bundle, that's sistasense.com/555, the breakthrough bundle. I'm going to make sure that number one, you get that gift of your live stream kit so you can work on that if that's something that you want to work on, number one. But number two, I'm also going to gift you that 30-day content creation workbook if you don't have it, because it's definitely helpful to those of you who want to get more consistent when it comes to your social media content and you don't know what to say, right? So I want to be able to give you that calendar. It's got a lot of great recommendations in there, so that you can pull from that. Okay. So make sure that you let me know not to forget to give you your Lightstream kit and also your content calendar for those of you who decide to do the 555 breakthrough bundle over at sissysense.com/555, so you can get your clarity calls, your 5-point business plan, 5 clarity calls, and 5 months in my mastermind. Okay. So I want you to think about that when it comes to finding time to get it all done, when it comes to your 9 to 5 struggles for my fellow, well, I can't say fellow because I'm no longer a 9 to 5er. I haven't been a 9 to 5er in like 20 years. Who's a 9 to 5 entrepreneur? Put that in the comment box for me, just out of curiosity, whether you're watching live or via the replays, so I can see who my 9 to 5 entrepreneurs are. But whether you're struggling with that or you're trying to balance out your business, the big word here is schedule. Schedule, calendars. Calendars, schedule, right? So I've given you 4 things. I'm going to recap and then we're going to wrap up, okay? So I want you to think about what needs to be on your monthly calendar, number 1. Number 2, those things that you want to start putting on your schedule week by week. Number 3, when are you going to produce versus promote specific products that you want to see in your business? Strategically, you got to start working on that. And then number 4, how you're going to integrate my AHSTS method. Always have something to say, always have something to share, always have something to sell so that you're more present, which means that you are working on, hey, Miss Matissa, welcome, my dear. You're working on putting together a calendar, and you're working on integrating into that calendar the things that need to happen this quarter, every quarter. By the way, when you get inside of the 555 breakthrough bundle experience, one of the things that you'll see is the 5-point business plan, which is actually you getting access to the Fire Start Your Year webinar workshop that I did, because that's an opportunity for you to get an inside look into how I set up in even more detail. You thought I broke it down today. I'm going to break it down in even more detail, the things that you should be doing every quarter and how you can create your first quarter calendar using that same structure for every quarter, right? So you definitely want to watch that. It's a great intensive. It's an opportunity. You instantly get access to it so you can watch it online, especially those of you who didn't have the opportunity to either participate in the 1-day webinar or my 3-day weekend workshop, because you want to get clear and intentional about creating calendars and schedules for yourself. And you want to get a good sense of what you should do, what should be on those spaces. So whether it be working with me privately or getting that 5-point business plan as part of the Fire Start Your Year webinar workshop, all of that, again, is inside of your sissysense.com/555 business bundle. Okay. So I think that is it for today. I see Matissa's raising her hand. Let's see here. You guys have dropped in some comments. So whether it be through Instagram, or Facebook, let me see the comments. Hello, Miss Tangi. Welcome, welcome. I know that you said to me, actually, working on social media content is something that you wanted to do, which is why I felt inspired to do this session for today as well. So that content calendar, I can't remember the link to the individual content calendar. But again, I'll gift it to those who sign up for the 555 bundle. Let's see here. My biggest struggle. Hey, Erica. My biggest struggle is balancing a day job, kids, after school activities, all the housework, and building a business. Right now, I get up at 4 a.m. to get as much as I can get done. Wow, 4 a.m. That's super early. That's a lot. I get it. You've got the job, you've got the school activities, you've got things that you got to do in your house as well. I was doing a one-on-one clarity call with a client. One of my clients, she's in Suriname. And so we got to work on time differences, right? But when we got on that session, one of the first things that we did in mapping out her personal playbook to business balance was to look at her free time, right? So when you strip away at the things that you do for others, when do you have free time? Now, some of you guys will go, I don't have no free time. You do. You do. All right. Because, yeah, there are things that we have to do for our families, but we also have to think about two things. When can you say no? Do it yourself. Sometimes we micromanage, right? And the kids or the spouse or somebody else could do it, right? Or when are the kids at school? Or you're at work. Do you have, any time at work during your break? Or do you have holiday time where you could say, you know what? I know I have X amount of days vacation days, right? So that, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. And this is what I used to do when I was working a 9 to 5. I would pair like, oh, I'm off on Monday. We just had MLK weekend, right? So, and that was a day that was, for some people, they got off. For other people, I don't know. Depends on your job, right? But I would say, okay, well, I don't have to work on Monday, so I'm going to take off Friday so I can have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I'm going to have that extra day. Taking off days, especially taking off days during the week, is good because there's so much you can get done on a work day. And if it's a day that the kids are at the school and the hubby's at work, you can basically have the house to yourself, or again, pairing it with the holidays. So you can do Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So you can have that 4-day block. You got to figure out the times that you can have for yourself during the week, right? Also, let me see here. Very true. Also, really strategically and setting your own work periods, especially when you have a 9 to 5, where you're like, okay, this month coming up, I have just taken off this day. So I have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Monday. I got 4 days and I'm going to knock some stuff out. Right now, I'm doing this project with my kid. And the project is, look, well, I'm not just going to give you $5 for your chores, because that's what I was normally doing. I'm going to give you $20 for you reading a book each week in combination with typing. So you need to read a book. You need to go to typing.com, work on your typing, because typing is essential. I don't need you two-fingering it. At 20, I need you to know how to type. And every book, because we've modified that based on some recommendations from my girls this past weekend, you're going to write a small essay, little essay of the book each week. Okay? That's the deal. When I said this to him, he was like, a book a week? When am I going to find the time to do a book a week? Because he goes to Montessori. Now they have homework. They didn't have homework before. So God, having homework is freaking him out, right? When am I going to find the time? I said, baby, you go to the school on a bus. You're driving on the bus for an hour. You can read on that time. You have breaks at school because you do lunch and you do recess. You can read during that time, right? Let's be clear. You got what? Maybe 30 to an hour minutes of homework, because Montessori does not like to. Montessori is not public school. Some public schools have kids working until like 4 o'clock in the morning. Montessori does not. Well, his Montessori anyway does not work that way. I'm like, baby, you barely get 30 minutes to an hour of homework. And then you asking me if you can play the Xbox, which, by the way, no. You've got time to read. It's what we do with our time, which is why we've got to be able to strategically put together time blocks. I have a book. It's good to see Matissa here. She was like, oh my God, I have that one. I love that one. It's the 3-hour workday routine. It's not in front of me so that I can grab it and show it to you. But it's about the 3-hour routine. And one of the things that I talk about is setting time blocks for yourself. Number one. Number two, as a mommy, you've got to be able to sometimes get them to do it, right? This is what you got to do for yourself, the kids, the spouse, or whatever. My hubby works 12 hours. So he's got a lot that he has to do, right? But there are some days where he'll pick up Christopher. For the majority of the time, I pick him up and drop him off at the bus, but sometimes he'll pick him up. Can you work with anybody? I know some of you guys are, doing it by yourself, which is so amazing and commendable. And you don't have a spouse that can help you do this, but do you have a friend, somebody you can trust, or a parent? If not, I really want you to think about where you have free time, but where you're struggling, right? Are you struggling because you're taking on too much? Can the kids watch the dishes, right? Can the big one help the little one with homework? or again, can maybe once or twice a month you take off certain days. We got to be able to fit in you working strategically and intentionally into your business, into what you have as far as your bigger schedule. So first pull out the free time. And if there is no free time, we need to start working on why there isn't. Why is there no free time in your schedule? I know that I used to be a night owl. I used to work until the wee hours of the morning. Now I get up a way earlier, but now 9 o'clock is my midnight. So my schedule has changed. You're lucky if you see me at 9:30, because I'm like, I'm out. I am so out. So I totally understand that struggle. Is it possible to upgrade if in Dominate currently? Oh, this is a different bundle. So Pastor Tangi is in my daily domination program, and she said, is it possible to upgrade? The 555 breakthrough bundle is not the same as the domination daily bundle. Is that what you're asking me? It's two different bundles. So it's separate. But if you have a question that I'm not quite answering, drop it in the comment box, so you can email me, sistersense@gmail.com. So Daily Domination is a program in which I have created. It's for 365 days. If you start today, we start on day one. Every day I share with you action steps, little things that you can do to work on your business. So Pastor Tangi is in the Daily Domination program. I think that you signed up as part of the first breakthrough bundle. The second breakthrough blah, blah, blah. The second breakthrough bundle, the one I'm talking about now, is 555 over at sistersense.com/555. If somebody could drop that into the comment box for me. That bundle includes exclusively three things. You're going to get 5 clarity calls with me, 5 months in my mastermind, and also the 5-point business plan. So, can you post the link? I can actually post the link from here. Aha, because I am on Facebook. Now, those of y'all on Periscope and YouTube, I'm sorry. I still have to figure out how I can see all of the platforms at once. Um, 555. Now, all the things in the 555 bundle, you could actually get separately, but you're not going to get them all together at the rate that this is like you getting like $1,000+ worth of stuff for like, you don't even want to know. Just go there and you'll see. Like it's a ridiculous reduced rate for the bundle. Oh, you said both bundles, please. Okay, so that's the 555 bundle. The other one is the breakthrough bundle with the daily domination program. That one is www.sistersense.com/BTB. Anissa, are you here? My girl Anissa is always here transcribing my stuff for me. Are you here, Anissa? I don't see her right now. But I'm shouting you out because I appreciate you. For real, for real. By the way, Anissa, if you're watching this or when you watch this, email me so I can give you a gift as a thank you for always jumping on here and transcribing my stuff. So you can say, LaShonda, I saw the Business Balance live and Anissa is here. Awesome. Anissa, are you in my daily domination program? Are you in the daily program? The Dominate Daily Implementation Program? Because I feel like I need to gift you something. You're always here transcribing my good. So I will say this. If you're not in the program, Anissa, you're going to get the full 365 days. You're welcome. If you're not in the program. If not, I've got to think about what else to gift you. But email me. Okay? So if you're in the program, awesome, because I know I've got quite a few ladies in the program. But if you're not in the program, I will gift you the Daily Domination 365. If not, I will gift you something else because you're just awesome. So again, if you guys have any other questions about business balance, feel free to drop those questions into the comment box for me, okay? Because finding the time to get your stuff done is so important. I want the book. I'm trying to find the 3-hour workday routine book. So give me a minute to find that book, okay? Feel free to do a couple of things for me. Is it in here? It's in here. Yes. Feel free to share this. Can you guys share this? Or can you tap on the hearts? Let me know if you guys have a question also. So this is the workday routine book. 3-day workday routines. So if you get your either bundle, if you get the breakthrough bundle or the 555 bundle, and you say, LaShonda, I really need to work on my productivity and my business balance, I will be shipping you out a book. Let me know if the book that I ship out for you is this one right here. If you want this one, this is, I think, Matissa, you got this one this weekend, right? I feel like you got this. No, either this one or the 13 Marketing Secrets. I can't remember. This past weekend, I know you bought one of these this weekend. But if you sign up for the Breakthrough Bundle experience, I'm going to send you out one of these. Okay. This is the one on the 3-hour workday routine. There is a digital ebook version, but I like physical stuff. Where do you feel like you're struggling the most? So like I said, some of you guys are struggling with content creation. So you and I together via your clarity calls, we are going to work on figuring out the kind of content that you need to create. Okay. I'm also going to be launching another social media content creation challenge next week, because this week we did the fire sale challenge. I don't know if you guys saw that. Next week we'll do a content creation challenge. Okay. So make sure you drop into the comment box any questions that you have for me. Anissa says, I'm thinking I will fly in for the live April event. I love my workbook too. Awesome. Awesome. Which workbook did you get? Was it Print Position to Profit? I know that I sent out a bunch of stuff last year. a bunch of good. Okay, awesome. I would love to have you for the come out and join us for the April. Fingers crossed we do it on Myrtle Beach, because I want to do business on the beach. And last year I didn't get to do it in South Carolina. But if it's not in South Carolina, we are going to be doing it here in Greenville, North Carolina once again. Okay. But the April, I'm going to be sending out details for the April workshop very soon. Make sure that, Anissa, email me that you're interested so I can send you the details. Okay. Book, please. Yes. Okay. So I know, Donnie, you signed up for the Breakthrough Bundle. So I'm going to be shipping you out the book. Okay. Because I already got your address. So you're going to get this book. That's what you want. Awesome. So on the next set of the next set of books and things that I ship out, notebooks and things, I'll make sure, Donnie, that you get the 3-hour workday routine. Okay. Alrighty, so looks like you guys are good to go. I will give you one recommendation as far as balance and productivity from this book, and then I'll wrap it up because I was supposed to be gone at this point. What time is it? Ooh, baby girl was supposed to be gone by this point. But I will give you one recommendation from this book. There's some good in here. I'm kind of like, what should I share? I didn't plan to share from this book today, so my apologies. Okay. So, special days. That's actually one of the things that I talked about today. So, can you guys do this? Let's do this as an activity, whether you're watching live or via the replay. Let's do this as an activity, okay? I want you to think about if you've done this strategy already, share the details. If not, use this moment to brainstorm. One of my special quotes is, a Sunday well spent creates a week full of content. Many people reserve a day like Sunday to prep their week, right? They perhaps, even you, use these special days for picking out clothes, planning out meals, preparing for projects, and the list goes on. I want you to define certain days that you focus on working on one thing in particular. I have designated special days to make calls, to create content, to work on client projects, work on my projects, and create an agenda. Because I always have my PCS personal clarity sessions, time with me to get clear with me about what I need to do, right? Special days. So, out of curiosity, do you have any special days in your business that you do special things? Okay. If you do, feel free to drop that into the comment box for me. I said, funny enough, maybe I should just do it now. I said that because I have, and then I went and got some more of these live stream kits for you guys who sign up for the breakthrough, the 5x5 breakthrough bundle. So the live stream kits are exclusively for those of you who either sign up for my live stream clarity session or the 5x5 bundle, right? What are the live stream kits? If you're just coming on, these are them. Yours might look slightly different, but the concept is the same. Getting a kit where you can have a space for your phone. I'm sorry, I don't know how to do this on the camera. You can put your phone, you get a ring light. This one is awesome because it also has a mic spot. It doesn't come with a mic, but it does have a mic spot. I do have different versions of these, but all of them have the two key things, which is the ring light and the spot for your phone, right? This one, it's same thing, different box. Hold on, I gotta go grab it. This one, same thing, slightly different box. I've already kind of ripped into it because I was like, I need to clamp it and put it on my table here so that I can put this one, because I'm always holding this phone. I want to have it over here so I don't have to do that. So, okay, I said I was going to set it up now, but I'll set it up later. Okay, so Anissa says on Sunday. So what do you do on Sundays? What do you do on Sundays? Let's talk about that. Now, it got a little bit blurry. Sometimes did that help? Sometimes I feel like it gets blurry. I don't know why. Let's see if that helped. I think it takes a second or two to start to clear up. It did. Now it's clearing up again. Setting up special days, I think, is really, really important. I want to share one that is specific to those of you who have a lot going on. Special helpers. So I did ask though, what do you do on your days? What do you do on that special day with respect to your business, right? Special helpers. It's hard to be productive when you have to power through life challenges, responsibilities, distractions, fears, procrastination, low vibrations, low energy, low self-esteem, and everything in between. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to get anything done when you're in a space where you've got all of the negative things, all of the distracting things around you. For all these reasons, it's vital that you have as much help as possible to support you when you are working. Do you need a special place to work? Do you need a special place to work? So even when my baby was a baby, because he's 13 now, I had carved out a little section in my bedroom in our old apartment with shelves and my laptop and my table. Now I have a full office because we have the house. Bless God. We've been in here for 7 or 8 years now. Yay, right? Yay. Paying that mortgage. Yay. I'm so silly, but I mean, really, blessings, because that is not a small thing. Yeah, that's not a small thing. You need to have a space to work, right? Sometimes I will go out especially if I have to meet somebody. I might go to Barnes and Nobles or Panera. Why am I saying things wrong? Barnes and Nobles or Panera. It's not Paneria. Panera Bread. And some Panera Breads even have like workspaces where you can have meetings in them. They have like a little section to have events or things like that. Those are the bigger Panera Breads, but that's something to consider. Do you have special spaces? Sometimes I will rent a suite. So when I do my events, I'll rent a suite. I've taken clients to retreats in Virginia. Getting a space, maybe you need to rent a hotel room. I mean, it don't have to be like a $400 a night hotel, right? $50 a night, $100 a night. Just a nice place for you to go and get some work done, right? If you feel like you cannot do it at home. So, do you need a special place to work, a special time of day to work? This is key. Some of you tell me that either you're exhausted or you have some sort of health condition that drains you, or your job or your people drain you. I'm a diabetic, so I have my diabetic comas. When I have a little bit too much sugar, no, I'm like out. I'm out, right? So yeah, no, I know I can't say to myself, oh yeah, let me eat this and then go to work. No, that's not happening, because you're gonna eat that, you're gonna get the itis, and you're not gonna go and do anything. You have to know your body. You have to know when you're up and when you're not, right? Because that's gonna help you figure out the best times of week to do stuff, right? When you're up, when you're ready to do those things. If I say to you, okay, I'm gonna do a live stream, if I'm gonna do late night lives, by the time I hit 9 o'clock, you probably won't see me, because 9 is my new midnight. Right? They say 30s, what is it? 40s the new 30. Well, 9 is the new midnight. Okay. I'm 39 going on 40, and I don't got time for all that. So more than likely, I will talk myself out of doing it. I'm exhausted. I don't got time to get cute in front of the camera. Wear my PJs. I'm not doing it. Right. So when do you see me? You see me in the morning, just after I drop off my kid and I'm still in clothes and not back in my pajamas. I can do a live, right? You got to figure out when your energy is high, the right time to do these things, right? High energy, low distractions, right? My kid is off to school. My hubby may be here or maybe not, because he works at night. So in the mornings, it's quiet. It's just me, the cat, the dog, and all the other animals in the house, the snakes, the reptiles, the fish, just me and them. What's a good time for you? Okay. Oh, you guys are laughing at me. That's too funny. Friday is Fortune in the follow up. Fortune in the follow up. I love that. Tuesdays, I load videos for my BE for Real Lead Matter series. Thursdays, I do my Introverted Loudmouth podcast. Yes. Can't wait to be on the podcast, by the way. Let me know what days work for you, because I'm ready. I'm like, for real, ready. If you guys have a podcast and you want me to be on it, just email me, sistersense@gmail.com. I'm for real ready. So good. You've got things that you do on your Thursday schedule, your Tuesday schedule. That's important. Some of you guys want to get more done and you're trying to figure it out, and you've yet to do the things yet. Set days that you designate for one thing in particular. One thing in particular, right? Now, let me ask you guys. First question was, do you have special days to do special things? I'm pulling out strategies from the 3-hour workday routine book that I created, right? That was question number 1. Question number 2, do you need special helpers? I'm going through that, right? What kind of help do you need right now to help you? Because you feel like your schedule is crazy. You don't have enough support. You can't find the time to get things done. Out of curiosity, where do you feel like you need the most help? You got your husband, you got your kids, you got your job, you've got, some of you take care of your parents on some level, whether it be health-wise or financially. Where do you feel like you're stretched thin and you need the most help? Drop that into the comment box for me. Out of curiosity, I want to know that. Okay. Like I said, my kid right now, every week, I'm like, you got to read a book a week. And he's like getting better at it, because we're at book number 5. But in the beginning, he was like, how can I read a book? I don't have enough time. I was like, you do have enough time. It's what you do with your time. Now, at first, he had what I call selective amnesia, where he can remember to ask me for money for his chores. He can remember to ask me, Mommy, can I play Xbox? Mommy, can you get me some cheeseburgers and pizza? Because he a boy, and good God, is he trying to eat me out of house and home. But he can't remember to read his book. So I said, look, We need to have a little talk. Okay? You selectively amnesia person, you seem to be forgetting to read this book. Did you read your book today? No. Did you read your book today? No. So I said, all right, I got something for you. You see that phone you like? You see that Xbox you like? When we get to the end of the day and I say to you, hey, did you read today? And you go, ooh, I forgot. Well, guess what? Forget that cell phone and forget that Xbox, because either one of them or both of them, 24-hour lockdown. For real. He was like, huh? That's not fair. Yes, it is. Because you need to know that your reading is a priority. Y'all want to make money? You want to build your business? You need to start doing more in your business on a daily basis. So if you got to restrict yourself or give yourself a slap on the wrist because you're forgetting to do those things. So now he's been pretty good about reading his book. But look, I said to you last weekend for 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I was at the hotel. I was in the suite. I was working with my girls. Had to come home just to make sure everything was good, right? Came home. I was calling because he needed to walk the dog. Didn't walk the dog. Didn't feed the dog. This is 10 o'clock. So after we worked all day, the ladies and I, we went to go see Bad Boys. Did you guys see it? It was so good. So we saw Bad Boys. Then we went and got some food. I'm calling Christopher. It's 10 o'clock because I need to know if he walked the dog. Nothing. Come home. He's got his earpod in one. He's got the Xbox headphones on. He's in the entertainment room sleeping. So earbuds, Xbox headphones, dog looking at me like, I'm thirsty. It's 10 o'clock. I need to pee. Right? So, Christopher, what the hell? I said, what did you do today? Huh? Again, that's selective amnesia, right? What did you do today? Xbox. Did you feed the dog? Did you give the dog water? She was asleep. She ain't need no water because he talking to me half sleep himself. She didn't need no water. I said, all right now, you've been doing good, but guess what? You lost all privileges on Sunday. Don't ask me about no Xbox. Don't ask me about no damn phone. So because of that, this is when the tears start to come. Why you cry? I'm not crying. Boy, I see the liquid coming out of this. It's dripping. It's on your shirt. It's dripping. I don't cry. I don't know. It just happens. Okay, first of all, he would cuss me out if he heard me telling this story right now. So don't tell him I told you this story. But I say that to say this. Because he's got selective amnesia, every now and again, I have to take away some things, right? I actually went to Barnes & Noble's yesterday. Me and the hubby had a little date day, not a date night. Here's his next book. And the lady said, oh my God, this is such a good series. See this right here? Tristan Strong, In the Sky. I got this from Barnes & Noble's. It was half off. I was like, there you go. This book is 482 pages. The book he's reading right now is 300 pages. So I said, okay, if it's a 100-page book, like if it's roughly 150 to 180 pages, I'm giving you 1 week to read that book. 300 plus pages, I'm gonna give you 2 weeks. So we'll see. But I'm working on him because he's dyslexic. He does have processing difficulties. I'm just being transparent as a mommy. He's got to read more. He's got to learn how to recognize his words. The things that are not your strength, you've got to work on. Some of you, content creation is not your strength. Consistency in your business is not your strength. Selling is not your strength, which means you have to work on these things more often, right? And so I'm trying to get him to do. So he's been knocking out the 150 pages. So I said, all right, now you got 300. This one here is almost 500 pages. I'm going to give him at least 2 to 3 weeks to read this, right? But you got to work on those muscles because it's not, I wouldn't say it's not natural, but we've been taught to listen to other people. We've been taught to listen to our parents, listen to our boss, listen to our pastor. As an entrepreneur, you have to listen to yourself. Who is not accustomed to listening to themselves? Who struggles with making decisions, being the boss? My son, by the way, when we gave him his name, his first name is Christopher. His second name is Eden. His last name is Otley. Can you tell me what his initials are? Just out of curiosity. His first name is Christopher, so C. His second name is Eden, and his third name is Otley. So what does his initials say? Out of curiosity, drop that into the comment box for me. I know, right? Poor Prettyman. She was waiting. She needed to go to the bathroom. I was like, boy, every time you do not consistently do what you need to do, we're going to have some problems. So look, just as I told him, there are 24 hours in a day. You have to find time to read your book. Those of you who are struggling with business balance and finding the time to get it done, especially my 9-to-5 entrepreneurs, you've got to strategically reserve time for your business. Yes, Donnie, his initials are CEO, which means I said, you got to learn to be the boss of you and stop making excuses. So in his name, it's CEO. If that boy don't become a CEO, if you see him working at Chick-fil-A, please. And not as a teenager making some extra money, but he can't be 35 working at Chick-fil-A. No, we can't have that. We can't have that. Hold on, 1 second. 1 second. My hubbies. What, you have a question for me? Oh, you're getting some of the good. Okay, you can sit there. You can. I can't see you. You won't be on camera. Okay, because he refuses. He doesn't even want his voice to be on camera. That's how like legit scared he is of it. Some people are just funny about video. Oh, hey, Afton. So lovely to have you here, my dear. Who is really freaking anxious when it comes to putting themselves on camera? Anybody anxious with that? My hubby doesn't like me taking pictures of him. He doesn't like being on photos. He don't even want his audio in the doggone live stream. Anybody anxious with that? Because I do want to make sure that I can create some audios and some trainings for you guys as well. Exclusive Trend says me. It's me. I'm going to be honest with you. I said this yesterday. Live streaming and virtual content, whether it be video or audio, is the best freaking solution for introverts. Because I'm an introvert, believe it or not. Because after I do this with y'all, I'm literally in my house with the cat, the dog, the snakes, the fish, and my hubby. I'm not in spaces with 50 or 100 or 1,000 people. This is the best solution for my social introverts because you can turn off comments, you can block people, and when you're ready to be done, you get the hell off and you go about the rest of your day. You don't have to feel like you're anxious because you're around people, number one. And number two, honestly, when you start live stream and other things, there are only going to be a few people watching you. I mean, there are a handful of people watching me right now, for real, legit, right? But at the end of the day, that's good because you don't feel like you're having this, oh my God, 5 million people are watching me and I did something and I made a mistake. You could delete the video. Boo, you ain't Oprah. It's not going to be everywhere. Small groups, great for intimate conversations. Number one, and number two, it gives you opportunity to practice. So when we talk about business balance and finding the time to get things done, I said to you, because I'm a mommy, it's good for me to do my lives as soon as I drop off my son and I come home. Now, because I need to work on that right there, I have to actually integrate the gym time. And I've been paying Planet Fitness and I haven't done the gym time yet. But we all have our gifts and weaknesses. That's mine. I haven't set a specific gym time in my schedule, which means that I've been playing them and I've not been going. That's how we waste time. I'm just being honest. I know how to do that in my business because my business brings in my money, but I'm a little bit funny when it comes to setting the time for my health and getting rid of the love handles. I'm still procrastinating on that. So some of you guys are procrastinating with respect to, I don't know what he's saying to me, but he's got his fingers up. Wednesday, one time, 1 year, 1 year. Oh yes, it's been 1 year since I've had my Planet Fitness account and I've been paying, but the only thing I did was go in and get my picture taken. I know I should be ashamed. For real, right? But just to let you know, I'm a real person. So I don't do this perfectly with everything, but I'm about my business and I'm about my money. So when it comes to scheduling that, I don't play. I'm not for play when it comes to the money, right? So here's the deal. For those of you on Instagram, I want to say thank you so much for joining me because Instagram says I have to go away. So bye. See you next time. Okay. For those of you still following me on the other platforms, I'm going to wrap up this last recommendation that I wanted to give to you with respect to special helpers, because some of you all need special helpers in your life. And then I got to go. I just enjoy. I'm so wrong for this. My live streams are supposed to be 15 to 20 minutes, but you guys, I've been having so much fun with you today. I think I've been on for like an hour. Where's special helpers? Okay, here it is. Okay. Let's see. Do you need a special place to work? A special time of day to work? Do you need child care support? Do you need new tools? Right? So this tool right here, I'm on what is it called? Restream. So awesome. This is helping me because I'm on Restream. My lives are on Periscope, on YouTube, on Facebook, multiple spaces on Facebook. My Facebook business page. I've got several Facebook groups. They're on the Facebook groups as well. This is not only helping me just do live stream, but it's helping me live stream across multiple platforms. Do you need some better tools to help you? Actually, I'm going to be teaching tonight for one of my clients. She has her own community. I'm going to be teaching tonight about automation. Do you need automation to help you? These things are going to help you balance out when you don't have enough time, right? Do you need more automation so things can actually go out automatically without you having to do that? That's going to help you with your balance and your time. What do you need to keep your energy high and distractions low? One of the things that I do is I go into my phone, and any app that it keeps pinging and driving me crazy, I turn off notifications for those apps. Gmail is one of them. So I would be like, "Ooh, I would, like every 2 seconds, Gmail, who's that? What do they need? What's going on?" Right? No, right? So I turn off notifications for Gmail and other things, right? That's going to help you because it's zapping your energy. It's distracting you, right? Little things that you can do. So there's more that I can share from here, the 3-hour workday routine. But for real, even though this is fun, and I love talking to you guys. Let me read your comments here. He better get those coins. I mean, for real. For real. CEO is in his name. That's what I need to do. Have certain days to do certain things. Good, Erica. I know you got a lot on your plate. I'll get the date soon for the podcast. Okay, awesome. Like I mentioned before, excited about being on Miss E's podcast. Anybody else want to have me on your show? Just email me. I'm there, like for real. Good. So like I said, at the end of the day, you got to be strategic. You have to be intentional. If you guys want me to have more conversations around business balance, around being a 9-to-5 entrepreneur, finding time for it all, can you leave me some specific questions about where you feel you struggle the most? Either drop your questions into the comment box or email them to sistasense@gmail.com. That's number one. And then, of course, number two, I got to let you know that 555 bundle that I got for you, it is going away. Okay. So make sure that you get that if you're looking to get 5 clarity calls with me, 5 months in the mastermind, and the 5-point business growth plan so you can work on your first quarter goals. That resource, again, is currently available over at sistasense.com/555. It's all the way live and lit for you here, all about that fire. So hopefully you enjoyed this session for today. If it's okay with you, please tap on the hearts, likes, thumbs up. Let me know you liked it. Can you do that? Like literally, does it hurt? Sometimes I'd be like, dang, does it hurt to tap on the like? For real? Can you just do that for me? Just like it, right? And share it out too if you've got some business besties in your circle who would enjoy this session as well. So, all right, my dears, till next time, take care. Mwah!